Heat makers, heat crack music, right?
Y'all now rockin' with 4 for 100. To keep it real, it's not a chore for beloved. When they say it's up, put it on the floor, they gon' love it. I'm popped up in all them 4 doors that they covet. On the 2-seaters, cause a few fevers. Got all the ops hot, they wonder why I'm not shot. The way we used to step on them squares like hopscotch. I'm one of them ones that God got, he stops blocks. Until the clock stops, we gon' turn it up a notch. They watching the stop clock while we burning up the block. I'm still learning a lot, I son them, let them talk. I'm still letting it slide like I got my son at the park. Cause I know that we could be gunning, running from knocks, but we stop for the lesson. It's positive progression to kick it with the like-minded. Can't spend your life blinded, rewind it, arsonist behind it. Let's go. Now let that beat rock. Or like the big homie Trigger Trench would say, haha, smooth it out now. Jerks, real, 4 for 100. Heat makers, the originators.
Van Deuce.
Van Deuce.
Yeah, Van.
1-2, Van 1-2.
Yeah.
You guys all look good today.
Thank you.
Yeah, all right. You're gonna have to calm down.
No, what's
Complimenting us on our aesthetics.
Nah,
2024,
no.
you look handsome, Van.
Hey,
That's
yeah.
worse. It's worse.
You
I
look,
got a compliment
You don't
outside.
start an episode this way.
you're handsome.
You can't see that well. You got 2 scratch corners.
Yours, that's funny. Poke me in both of my shits. I know.
Your compliment.
What? Stop.
I'm gonna have to go the whole day.
My man, way
The
too
first
tough.
time I got poked,
So you got an onslaught of pokage.
yeah, I'm getting poked for 2 weeks straight.
You know, you start to do this shit on purpose.
He likes it now.
Clickbait.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta get poked. Yo,
No, when you say
Right in the
sometimes
face.
you
Right in the face.
yeah. Sometimes you get poked
right in
in the
the
eye.
face.
Sometimes you get poked in the eye twice.
Silent D.
Which is the silent?
The silent D.
No, not the silent D.
Oh, it's a,
What would you?
it's a loud D.
Capital.
See now you. What would you listen to on the way over here?
Funny business. The dude I sent y'all in the group chat, BLP Kosher.
Okay.
You probably never heard of this dude.
Definitely
He's a
not.
kosher rapper from Miami. Imagine a Jewish kid that grew up with a bunch of hood Haitians in Miami.
Drake.
Well, yeah,
Just in Canada.
pretty much like, but he got wicks. Yeah. Shit look crazy, but
Right.
he decent.
What would you listen to on the way over here, man?
I was listening to Benny and Stove God. I was listening to
Stove
Banks.
God Cooks.
I was listening to Banks Cold Corner. I was listening to Fab No Competition.
Where'd you
No
drive from?
competition. No competition. No
I
competition.
live
No
on the
competition too?
island, man. No, one. I think one is better.
You think one is better?
Yeah.
The Banks joint, that's that $100 project? Which one is that?
No. That's Cold Corner is old.
Oh, all right.
It was Cold Corner 2 with Super Crack, and you listening to a lot of older music. Can't listen to too much new music. Shit don't be it.
Shit ain't music.
It's music, but you know, like
That's your flavor.
yeah, nah.
different lane.
Well, what was your flavor? Because what I was listening to was Lil Flip.
Oh,
Who the hell was Lil Flip fooling that they was in there washing money. They was not, they was in there. Nah, B, he said my favorite color, never mind. I was listening to Lil Flip and Astonished, and it was very fun and easy to get
The
through
South,
traffic.
when Lil Flip came out, the South was popping though. So
It's
I
not
mean,
just about the South. Nah, son. You can't keep saying that.
Flip is from the West.
Houston. Nah, what? I thought he from
Houston.
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 Nah,
Lil
he from
Flip.
Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's West.
yeah, you can call Houston
That's
the West.
Southwest.
No?
Houston got its own thing though. Like
No,
Houston been
South
had a
is
lot of money that's
Atlanta,
unconfirmed.
Florida, Alabama,
It was very,
I get it.
very
That's the South.
elementary.
Texas out west.
It was very, very elementary. They was in there washing money. I don't care what nobody says. Shut the door. We're in here making music. No, you're not.
What you guys do?
I don't know. I don't know what you would consider that.
Flip?
Texas is like.
They think they're their
Yeah.
own country, so let them have.
I
their
mean,
shit.
they are.
Yeah.
Texas
Yeah.
is enormous, man.
They gotta have their
Rebels.
own lane.
They
Texas
say-
and New Orleans may be like they're in the same.
Yeah,
circle,
they say
'cause that ain't
Texan
South.
Texan artists they have whole careers and never really even got to leave Texas.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like they know. My daughter
Yeah.
in Houston. There's a lot of people down there that's
Yeah.
making money that we don't even know about.
But for me, I was listening to that new Usher album. I just wanted to, go back and see
Mhm.
what that was about. See what he got.
He
You
doing
got a new album?
Yeah, it's
project.
Yeah.
Fucking
No, I know the names releases, the track list. I didn't hear it though.
Nah, this is.
You listen to the whole Usher album?
Listen, I'm a smooth brother, so sometimes.
That was just a yes or no.
Yo,
Yeah.
but everything from you was like, you sure you want to answer that way?
You know
Yes.
what I mean? Like,
You gotta answer carefully with man.
Answer this phone.
Gotta catch you out there, like.
Little flip, what? What? Wait a
So,
minute.
like-
How do we get here?
Nah,
Was
I rock
you
with
laying on
Flip.
your stomach or your back when you was
No.
Yeah.
When you sleep in the car, do you lay on your stomach? Listening to Usher album?
I don't sleep in the car.
You never take naps in the car?
I did take a nap.
So you lay on your stomach.
Throw the whole passenger seat
You
back.
know what? Stu, hit your lines.
Everybody, please hit the like and subscribe button. We definitely appreciate it. Please hit that button. Boom.
Yeah.
We coming out with new
400.
So,
Yeah.
400.
And today we are back again with my man Van of Precision Barber Lounge. But on top of that, he's got a new project. Do you have a name for it yet? Can we release it to the people?
Yeah, the
yet?
name of the project, soon to be released, is Sidebar Conversation.
Sidebar conversation.
Correct.
That's what I was going to ask you about it. Now that you're in the podcasting game, which congratulations to you.
Appreciate
Shout outs
it.
to you. Shout outs to you.
Thank you.
So now that you're in there, I know you've got to make decisions about keeping and editing things out. How does that work now?
So editing is not necessarily my department. I mean, of course, I like to be as much in the know as I can be. Like, I did a show a long time ago, and I know how the editors can make you look crazy. So I try to exercise as much control as I can, but I don't want to be a control freak, but editing
Like my
is
strategy,
important.
my policy is that if I said it stays in. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean,
that's why we gotta.
That's why we edit his shit.
Yeah.
right. No, because
Yeah.
see, I agree with you, right? Like, I don't think any topic is uncomfortable, right? It's real life. Like, you got to talk about certain things. That's the only way you're gonna get through things. Like, keeping everything to yourself is not gonna get you anywhere. That's just me. But at the same time, you got to be able to look back at something you said and be like, nah, that shit sound crazy.
Yep.
And you know that you didn't mean it that way.
Nah, he meant it.
No, meaning like just in
Contextual,
general,
yeah,
right? Like,
contextual, like-
you'll say or do something and know that it came off wrong.
Yeah.
Like that's all the pause game is, right? Like we use pause as, hey yo, like it's banter, it's humor. And anybody that doesn't understand that, you're just too sensitive. That's my take. So it's a pastime. However, editing is crucial because I can make a long statement and they could just chop it in half to make me look crazy purposely. Or if it's just to conserve time for tape or content, that thing you said, if they don't have the whole context, then you got a whole group or class of people on you.
Yeah, or just
Yeah,
offended by what you
absolutely.
said. You're like, no,
Yeah.
listen to the whole
Yeah.
thing I said.
Right.
I
And
ain't
but
gon-
people, I'm sorry,
Like that.
people really don't do that. And we talked about that off camera. Like, people scroll through the phone, and that's a sign of their attention span. Is as fast as they scroll, that's that individual's. That's how much time you have with them. You got that much time to catch their attention. And people will take a 15-second bit and decide who you are based on what they saw. Meanwhile, it says, preview.
Yeah.
So it's a whole 1 hour, 15-minute interview, and you chose 15 seconds
To judge me.
to decide who I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got to be careful. It's sad that way, and I don't agree with it. So I'm kind of like in limbo.
Really difficult to like cut me out when I wasn't even saying the thing that y'all keep accusing me of.
You said it.
Wait, what y'all talking about? What
Anything.
You have to edit this whole interview.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
He done said, but.
We just sit in the edit room and just slash your shit. I don't even give a fuck if the world take him wrong. Just
Pick a
edit it
video.
out.
Your laugh
They
let,
said-
me, let me know you said it.
The cutting room floor looked like one of those hoarder houses.
A bunch of shit out there. Like, yo, we should keep that. No, we shouldn't keep that shit.
It's like Kanan from Power when he was like, yo, whatever he said he did that shit.
I ain't gonna lie though, for me that's Facebook memories, because I see some status that I put up 12 years ago. Like, who the fuck was this? Who was saying that? Why would you say that?
Yeah.
And right now, as a dad, you shouldn't be saying anything close to that.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I just don't. You know when they ask you to reshare it, I just don't reshare.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You just don't bring it up. You just look at it and move on.
I'm like,
I don't
ooh.
know. I haven't really found much that I said from my past. I was about to say did, but I was like, nah. I did some shit. I haven't found much that I said, like with my views on things, that I don't necessarily agree with today. Like my temperament has been fairly consistent. Like, you know, certain things I'm just like, I'm not gonna be with that.
I'll stay out of certain pictures for that reason. Like, you know what this shit probably gonna look like in the future. I'm gonna sit this one out.
How would you be able to?
That's not a picture that you want to have floating around of you with 2 keys on the table.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Come on.
All right.
Shouldn't be no cameras.
What if it's door keys?
You might have a problem with it. If it's
All right. So we're switching over from business life. Now we're getting into a little bit more personal. We discussed a little bit earlier. You're the first one. You beat us all to the punch. You're the first one out of all of the fathers of daughters here. Your daughter just had a sweet 16. Tell us what it's like transitioning and going into kind of that adolescent life with a young lady that you helped raise.
I can't say it's tough. when she in particular was younger, I thought it would be a lot tougher than it is now. But I had to make changes with myself. Like, us all as men, especially, you know, with kids, let alone daughters, let's say your kid was like 2, 3, right? And you like 6'2", you walk in the room, you got a stern look on your face, serious look, dark hair, dark beard, and your voice is pronounced, is deep. That will make a kid kind of be, you know, afraid of you, which is why fathers are needed in their children's lives, right? Mm-hmm. So I started to realize, like when my kids were younger, that if I would say something to them, they would kind of, you know, you would think that they was afraid. Mm-hmm. I never put my hands on them, didn't have to. My words was enough. But then I started to realize I wasn't actually getting anywhere. So I changed my approach, softened my tone, you know, just kind of communicate way better, way differently. And I made a lot of progress. So with that being said, as my daughter got older, I always kicked it with her, always just kept it tall with her, you know, schooled on things, didn't necessarily try to control her. I always gave her the information. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, most parents would say, don't do that, and then that's it. Yeah. But what's wrong with telling your kid, like, listen, you know, if you do this, this is what you can expect. Yeah. So this is why I suggest you don't do this. So but you build
your decision.
Yeah, I mean, certain decisions for your, you know, a lot of decisions for your children, you still gotta take the wheel, like, because you're still a child. Yeah. You're just ignorant to certain things. Yeah. You know, like if I'm
just telling you why you can't do it.
Yeah, if she come up on a certain amount of, you know, a large amount of money, I'm not gonna just give it to you because you don't know how to handle it. Whether you tell me you do or don't, I know you don't. You never had it. Yeah. And you know that's something that you need direction, whether you like it or not. Yeah. But when it comes to things like, you know, you send your kid to school, they on their own. You can't be, you're not there. Yeah. So, you know, you can only tell them how to move and what to look out for. You know, they're gonna meet friends and make friends, lose friends. And that's another topic, because if we're friends and we fall out over something stupid or petty, we was never friends. Mm-hmm. So that's, you know, that's another episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we spoke about that.
Yeah, but but yeah, I mean, it's smooth. You know what I'm saying? I clearly have a great relationship with her. You know, we just went to another Sweet 16, and it's a bunch of kids there, and she's hanging around me the whole time.
With Dad, that's
you know what I'm saying? So you know, we talk about everything. She opens up to me about things that most daughters don't open up to their fathers about.
Mm-hmm. That's dope.
You know, and that's because I want to tell you a quick short story. Right, one day, a while ago, and I actually did a live and put it on my page. I went to pick her up. I got home early, went to pick her up. So she came outside. So I'm like, yo, let's go get some pizza. So she was going to get in the car. I said, nah, let's walk, because it's like not too far from the house. So we walk and we start talking. So we get to the pizza shop, and she was like, you know what? Let's go to the other one. So I'm like, which other one? So the other one is like more than a mile from where we were standing.
Keep walking.
But then it hit me, and I was like, all right, you know. So we walked and we talked the whole time.
That's
And
dope.
she's just telling me about everything that's going on, you know, like the boys at school that like her, and instead of me like, what? Don't, you know, I'm like, nah, yeah, tell me more. Like, who's the boy? Do you like him too?
Spell his name.
You know, like,
Yeah.
yes. You know what I'm saying? But no, in my head I'm doing that. In my head I'm doing that, but
Johnny 2 times on 14th Street.
Deshaun is no. So in my head I'm doing that, but I'm like, nah, V, try a different approach.
Yeah,
you know
you
what I'm saying?
realize that
yeah.
She don't even care.
Yo,
about
and I'm
pizza, she
happy
care
I
about
did. So
time.
we walked, we talked, and then we got there. We ordered the food. We kept talking. We ate, went live. So you know, I'm talking her language.
Yeah.
In order for me to get through to you, I got to talk your language.
Yeah.
And then once I get there and we're
No cap.
comfortable, then I'll make the necessary adjustments. And it's not to control you; it's to educate you.
Right? And you're educating yourself too. like-
Yeah, absolutely, 100% of the time. So.
Yeah, don't-
So then she thought we was gonna walk back home, and I was like,
Nah.
Call the Uber. She was like, no. She snatched my phone. I said, I got another phone. Not walking back home.
Not
Crazy.
happening.
But that's funny. That's funny that you say that. Because usually like when we shoot, my daughter's usually here with me. So
Yeah.
I used to take her everywhere with me. It's nothing pretty much too much off limits, you know. It's
Right.
limits, but you know.
Yeah, within
I-
reason.
Within reason, I always have her with me. So that's like my personal assistant when she ain't
How old is she?
14.
She ain't your assistant. She the boss.
All daughters are the boss. My daughter's like 2 and she's the boss.
Yeah.
She tells me now.
Like, yo, daddy, send me some money. It's just no, can I have? It's just
That's how they talk. I think they just train like that.
Nah, yo, I can show you. My daughter wanted a what's them joints? The Milano coats?
yeah.
Whatever they Milano rolls or something like. She wanted the coat. So she texts me. She sends me the picture. Dad, can you order this coat for me? Right.
Like all you gotta do is push a button.
No. Yeah, true, right? But peep game. Dad, can you get me this coat? It's on sale, half price. She said, I'll pay you back. Right?
Oh.
Watch this. I'll show you. So I said, all right, cool. So she sends me the joint. I click the link. She tell me the size. I order the coat. I screenshot it, send it to her. I just sent her the confirmation. I wasn't actually going to ask her for the money. So I screenshot it, sends it to her. She Apple pays me the exact amount.
Wow.
It was like whatever and some change and 40 cents. It was like, let's just say the coat was like $300. It ended up being like $162.40. She sends me $162.40 on Apple Pay, right? So I text her back, not the $240. You know what I'm saying? She was like, nah, I had to pay. I got to pay back in full.
Yeah, you my word.
So
That's dope.
so
You come listen to this.
no, but listen, she got 2 jobs.
Right.
She's on a basketball team. Like, one thing I tell her, I said, I don't care what you do throughout your life. It's 2 things I want you to do: read and stay in shape. That's all I tell her.
That's
so
good advice.
just the fact that, so her operating like that, sending me back the money, lets me know that I got through to her. Or me and her mother. I'm not going to say like that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm here talking to you.
Right.
Yeah.
Got through to her the importance of standing tall and handling your own business. When and if you need help, you enlist help. You know, like, it's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I need, this thing I need costs $1,000 and I have 800. Then now it's different, opposed to you just want me to fund the whole situation for you. So, and it's not just her. Her little brother he did it 2 days after. He wanted some sneakers. He said, I'll pay you back. I got the money, right? He's 11. You know what I'm saying? So do I want you buying sneakers all the time? No, but thinking that I'm going to do everything for you, because God forbid, or, you know, realistically speaking, there's going to be a day where I'm not here to do it for you. So you might as well get it going now. You know what I'm saying? But to end it, I paid for the coat on Apple Pay, right? And then she sends me the money Apple Pay. So then when I saw her later that day, I said, you know you could have ordered the coat yourself, right? So you didn't even hit checkout to see? I said, it's all right. You just wanted me to wait to get my money back. It's okay. I love you. It's all right.
All right, I got a question for you, right? Being that I know you've been in the barbershop game for a very long time, right?
Business, not a game.
Business, right. Business. In your deals, and you know, you had put long hours in. Did you ever feel like your significant other or people that you were dating or involved with at the time ever really tried to hold you back or slow you down?
So I won't speak for me, but in general, people in relationships absolutely can and do at times hold their partner back. Like I talk to people about this all the time. People always come to me for like relationship advice or just advice in general. Not that I'm some guru, but you know, I have tons of experience. And
You hear a lot of stories in that shit.
oh man.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, but I got a lot of my own.
That's
too,
true.
you know what
But I'm just saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Access to those stories.
Naturally, you know,
Therapy.
like a true barber absolutely is a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
You are. Like, you know, I done talk people into and out of a lot of things. Like, you know, and not to say you always right, but when you're in a relationship, let's say y'all got the podcast going, right? Things start taking off. Or let's just say you guys peak. You making the money, you got the name, you got the fame, and let's just say you're not in a relationship. And you're at your peak, and then you meet a young lady. She likes you for who you are today, right? But over time, she slowly wants to make little tweaks and changes to you. Oh, you know, we got to spend more time. But you like me because part of why you like me is because of what I'm doing, how I'm moving and shaking. But you love her, so you make the time. You know, and then she want to make small changes to this, and oh, you shouldn't do that. Like she starts getting invested in your business that was already operating before she came along. So over time, you'll find like, yo, you know, what is my girl gonna think? And not that you shouldn't. It's really a catch-22, and it's all circumstantial, and it's all case by case. But when you have somebody that is stopping you and hindering you from doing something that you deep down feel you want to do, you got a big decision to make. I know what my decision would be.
Yeah.
But nobody's gonna get nobody. Not my spouse, not my child. You're not gonna get in the way of my goal, or you know, especially if it's a positive thing. Like it's not I'm outside going upside people's heads and selling bricks.
Yeah.
Like this is my passion. Like my art is what I love.
Mm-hmm.
Does it get annoying sometimes? Of course. You got to deal with people that just, you like, man, you're a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But all in all, it's my passion, so you're not stopping me.
Yeah.
You know, and if I see a pattern of you trying to hold me back or trying to, you know, give me resistance opposed to being supportive, or not even just supportive, like just pushing me to be my best at what I do, because you know that makes me feel complete. You know, if everything I'm doing has to revolve around your happiness, then we got a problem.
So let me ask you this, right? Do you think that having them participate in your journey, like maybe ordering your supplies or whatever it is that you need, or doing something to participate in the business, may lessen that burden of separation between your drive and her goals? You know what I mean? And like if you try to bring them together and have them be supportive.
Yeah, no, I think that's the ultimate. I think the people that I see or know that work together, like while in a relationship, that's the ultimate success. Mm-hmm. Like, cause we don't have to separate at no point in the day, for real. Like, if we go to work together, we work out together. Like, you know,
that's too much. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Order the supplies.
But what I'm saying is that might be how it starts.
Yeah.
Right. But if we're in the same line of work in one form or fashion, then the respect and empathy for one another will definitely be different. Because if you in corporate and I'm an entrepreneur, I don't know what the hell you did at work, even though you just told me everything. All I got is you saying your boss is a dick.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
I don't even know why he's a dick, but I guess you said he's a dick, right?
Meanwhile, I'm the guy that's being called a dick.
Yeah.
I'm going to work being the,
Yeah.
But, if you should absolutely, ideally, if you have a spouse or a partner, I don't like that partnership in a relationship. If you got a, significant other in a relationship that wants to be a part of your business in one form or fashion, that's ideal.
I think so too.
You was gonna say something?
I was gonna say this, right? I feel like it could work, and then it's had some times where they get too invested, where they try to take over your idea.
Okay.
I feel like when you have a vision for yourself or what you have that you're trying to put out, if that person wants to come in there, because now they're coming from their own perspective, they feel like, hey, you should go this way, you should do it like that. Now, if it's helpful, it's helpful, but sometimes I feel it can.
Yeah, I can see that.
You have a little friction.
Yeah.
With it because you're like, yo, what are you talking about? Like, this is what the path I'm trying to go, and you're trying to make me do something over here, but this is what I'm targeting. It doesn't align sometimes.
Yeah, I got you.
If you're going to do that, I think healthy wise, relationship wise, or partner wise, y'all both have to be having the same vision and have the same concept of whatever y'all going to move forward with. That's it.
Well, the vision should be, there's always a spearhead, right? Like head of the household or whatever, right? Meaning, like I mentioned earlier, if y'all already got something going, then the person stepping in doesn't necessarily have the vision. You already have the vision.
Right.
Your job is to help catapult my vision already faster and higher.
Yeah.
Right?
Now,
of course, if you got some good ideas, I'm always all ears.
Right.
But at the same time, I'm sorry.
No problem.
Like you said, I'm a barber. That's like when the client is trying to tell me how to cut hair. And then I got to say, how long you been cutting hair? And they're like, nah, I don't cut hair. Or it's either that or I say, I pass them the clip and say, nah, I don't understand, but look, here, show me. Show me on that side, and I'll do it on the other side. And you're like, exactly, bro.
Yeah. But what I was saying is that, so usually, like, it's like you come home and you want to be nurtured, you want to be loved, and then you go back out into the world and fight against the machine, right? But when I think, I'm not too sure about this, but I think like incorporating the person, not just in your like updates about work, about your coworkers and your boss or whatever the case might be, or the machine itself, if you incorporate it just a bit, I think it does help to get a better
Ain't nobody
understanding.
put that girl on the podcast, bro. It ain't happening. Ain't happening.
No, but see,
ain't none of us not coming on the podcast. So
cannot
don't
have
even
a
get
seat.
that
Wait,
in
what
mind.
I'm saying.
Wait.
I said just a bit.
Oh, you mean like for good?
No, I mean like just in general. I just think like because we
You
were
opening
asking.
bad doors. I'm not.
That's where he was going?
Y'all sound like
No.
you hit the we
No,
both
it
and she
wasn't.
on the next episode.
No,
And the next thing I know,
No,
we
it
sitting here hostage
No,
like
it
this. What do you think about that? I don't have an idea.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you honestly.
I'm not getting a new vote. That's not what you think I'm trying to do.
If it was
I think
me-
I'm trying to get a new vote on it.
If let's just say I was a fixture on this show and one of y'all want to bring y'all girl, I'm off. Like you bring her on here,
lost
I'm
your mind.
That's not what we talking about.
Wait,
That's
wait,
not
wait,
what we
wait, wait,
talking
but let me
about, by the
let me
way.
just walk through that door that he opened.
Yeah,
You
he
bring
did.
your girl on this show and you think it's okay, I'm gonna lean all the way into y'all business. And you gonna know,
As
don't
you
bring
should.
her back here.
As you should.
She gonna
as you
somebody
should.
somebody gonna leave here uncomfortable.
That's what I said. That's
yeah.
why we're not even doing that.
She's not gonna want to do it after.
Yeah.
You might as well just sit there and just be like, V,
What
get
he's
her.
trying to do right now is his girl must have asked him to be on the show. And he trying to say, look, I tried to throw it out to them.
get
but
You
they
got a
said
girlfriend?
No. That's not true.
Wait,
the
no?
point is, what?
You don't have a girlfriend.
Yeah, I do.
No, you said no.
No, because I was.
See how you can chop that up?
It's coming up.
You got a girl? No.
Edit
And just put it out. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch gears. Got you in a lot of trouble before, right? We're asking you some of the deeper rooted questions, right? And we got to learn you more as a businessman.
Right.
But we want to learn you more as a personal, right? Personal life, with trust issues. Now you're dealing with business. And
I'm
you're
41. I'm a Sagittarius.
This is my space page right now.
Two good corneas.
Got to know you. Two good, that's my new episode. Two good corneas. Getting to know your trust issues. being that you're at this peak of this mountain, you're a businessman and dealing with these situations. How do you navigate through trust issues with your personal life and dealing with business ventures and joining up with people?
You got to look back at your experience, and then you got to look for things that are reminiscent. So it's like, if me and you partnered on something in the past and it didn't work out, and you went your way, I went my way, and then I'm getting ready to engage in a new venture, right? But I'm seeing a lot of signs. Yeah, that the things you're doing and saying is reminiscent of things he said and did, which is why it went bad. Just as an example.
Yeah.
Right. Then now I'm apprehensive. So even if I still do it, I'm gonna cover myself in certain ways to protect myself from going through. I might have took a crazy loss from the business we engaged in, and now I'm seeing the same flags, red flags, with you. Then it's kind of like, but the risk for the reward is great, so I'm still interested, but I'm gonna just do things to protect myself. So trust issues is just that. Like, if you have trust issues for one reason or another, most of the time people trust issues are not validated. They just say they got it. They just, most of the time it's you.
I'm according to you. So your trust issues are valid?
Say what?
Are your trust issues valid?
Yeah, because mine is illogical. If I put money up, if I loaned you money and you never paid it back, I took a loss. So it's like, now when people ask me for money and I say, what you need it for? And they're like, yo, Sam, nah. You want my money, but you can't tell me what you want it for? I'm not giving it to you. So it's not even, that's just logic. It's just
I like how you
common
went
sense.
business-wise, but I went personal, so I say your trust issues as far as relationships.
All right, you got
your relationship, do you feel like you're
but it's the same thing.
Yeah?
Same
Right?
thing.
If you was with a woman that was that was stepping out.
Van, let me tell you something. Van is like the Jason Kidd of conversation. My man hit me with so if you was
if y'all
he got better with it. Now he threw the ball off the glass for anybody to grab it.
Whoever's there.
Not alone.
If you was in a relationship with somebody, male or female, right? We're just talking in general. And think about it, right? You meet somebody, what's the initial goal?
Smash.
Either way, it don't matter to him. Smash.
Two poconius.
Nah, look. No, but think as you are today, right? The initial objective is to get to know them. Right? And they getting to know you. So y'all disclosing information about one another, right? So now one of the most important things that you learning is their likes and dislikes, right? So now let's say y'all engage in this relationship and she's doing a lot of your dislikes, right? Then y'all break up. Then you meet somebody else and you seeing the same signs, right? The red flags that everybody talks about. It's not trust issues, it's just you just recognizing.
Learned experience.
Yeah, you just, I'm just appropriating. I don't care what you say. How they say? Your actions. Mm-hmm. You said 87 words. Your actions was 3,000 words. Mm-hmm. I don't care what you said. Your words is a pacifier. I know what you did. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at what you did. I'm looking at what you're doing. So it's not that it's just recognition. It's just, how Judge one of the People's Court, she said, should I believe you or my lying eyes?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I seen you, seen you.
Yeah.
So I don't have trust issues because I'm always optimistic. Everybody get a clean slate. Me and you do business, it don't work out. We talking about business, clean slate. I'm not gonna spend 4 hours telling you about my last partner. He ran off with the money, and I don't want to hear that shit.
You got to do it in your head to yourself. No.
Yeah,
yourself when you make decisions. You know what I mean?
And that's where most people go wrong in personal relationships. They carry that trauma into the new relationship with the new person. Typically, women do this, right? Men don't really not as much complain about what their ex did and didn't do, right? They go into it
because you can't bring it up.
Yeah, like
You can't bring that
You know
up.
what I'm saying? You ever went on a date and a woman spent most of the date telling you about her ex or her exes?
Nah, you can't do that.
No, I'm saying,
Yeah, I
has it happened to you?
Nah. Maybe, I don't know, I'm a bad listener sometimes.
Smash.
Clearly.
When you're talking, I'd be like, smash. Hulk smash.
You said my ex did this. You said ex. That means he smashed, so I can smash.
That's all he heard.
That's bad for me, right?
Prospect.
He
right
just be
there.
like, fuck him. Meanwhile, she's describing him.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Yeah, so.
I hate everything about that.
Nah, trust me.
Yeah, no, I've had that experience where, like you said, you're on a date and it's just like you're hearing about the experience and it's like their trauma and it's like, I don't.
Take
I've
no
been on a
interest in
date
that
where
shit.
everything in her life that messed up was due to a dude. I'm like, damn, shorty.
Yeah. I'm about to be.
No,
I'm
it's
about
really
to be
you.
responsible for feeding you right now. Like, oh God.
Yeah.
And then he fed me. Like everything's wrong.
I was supposed to go to the military, then I started fucking with a dude. Then I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to go to nursing school.
You get way too specific. Chill out.
And you know why? And you know why?
Statute of limitations is over. So
And they always gonna deem me the asshole cause I'm gonna listen to all of that and I'm gonna say, so the last 10 dudes you was with or 5 dudes, they all did wrong? Yeah, and say, but you chose them.
Yep.
So all I'm trying to get people to do, whether it be personal or business, is accept your portion of the accountability.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this, accept where you went wrong. If you made a bad choice, whether it be in a, for women in a guy or guys in a woman, like, don't gloss over that and then talk about everything that went wrong. You went to the strip club looking for love, bro. You went wrong first.
Yeah.
I told you about that, right? I told you don't be going to the strip club looking for love.
I don't look for love there. That's not what I'm doing.
Be looking for dollars.
Nah,
on the floor.
but Kush said something before in a previous episode that I thought was pretty dope. Like, he said he gained his trust issues at a young age, and it's not fair to anybody else to put that on them. Like, that shouldn't apply. That was a long time ago. But I get it. Yeah.
No, it should still apply.
Red flag.
No, because
No.
If you're young, you're 17, you dating girls at 17 is a big difference than dating girls in your 20s or 30s.
Yeah.
It's a big difference. You're dating a kid. You guys are kids. You're doing bullshit. You're older, like, even if now if you're single, I'm not speaking for myself, I'm just saying, but if you are single and you're talking to women now, talking to a woman is a lot different than talking to a girl.
How?
Yeah.
So how?
I
I want to know how.
Yo, fair.
Only thing changes is the places that you go. It's the mindset.
I don't
pretty
think so.
much.
Nah.
I think even before, I think there's a fairy tale that goes on at a younger age. When you get older, there's more. I'm not saying it's absolute.
I don't know, man.
There's more of a
When they was
direct.
younger, we wasn't-
A girl don't got a car, a woman got a car, but they do the same shit to me. I think they doing the same
At
shit.
18 years old, when you talking to girls and they playing kind of games and they think you about to be there, whatever, a 30, 40-year-old girl, if she don't want to get pregnant, she ain't trying to get pregnant.
That's it.
She on birth control. Y'all understand the game. If she
And
got a
she'll
guy,
still miss a day and then try to double up the next day.
listen.
Plan C.
Tell me the
I'm
difference.
saying-
Only
about
difference,
plan C.
look, it's a game nonetheless. One is checkers, one is chess. One game takes more thought and effort, and the other one is just, it's whatever. It's a game nonetheless.
You wasn't giving them no fantasy at 17 years old.
I'm not going there with you, brother.
Why are you afraid to talk about these things?
Well, I'm not afraid to talk about anything.
Clearly you are.
All I'm saying is, when everybody in this room, I'm gonna do a VN right now. Throw the ball off the glass. When all of y'all in this room was 17, y'all talk about y'all experience,
Yeah.
We do.
right? That's what I'm saying.
No. I understand what he's just saying, which is it's not fair to constantly blame everybody
It's not.
for those
It's not. If
moments.
you have an issue with a girl, I mean, I'm just speaking from me.
Yeah.
If I had
Passing
issue-
the fucking ball.
No, I'm honest. I'm honest. If I had issues or if I created issues when I was younger because I was doing bullshit, at an older age, it wasn't fair to put that on whoever I'm dating right now. It's just not fair to them.
No, of course never. That's what I kind of said earlier.
No,
I'm
that's
not
what-
going to take what happened over here and bring it over there.
Yeah, you
However,
did say
you
that.
go through
Yeah.
something, you absolutely gotta pull the lesson from it and
Yeah.
apply it. That's all wisdom is. Wisdom is nothing short of applied experience, right? You go through something, you pull a good from it or you pull a lesson from it and you apply it to your future. That's how you move better. That's how you think about when you were 17. You might have seen things happening and had no clue what was happening. And then as you get older, you see it before it even
Yeah,
turn
you
the
like, I see
corner.
the
You
play,
like,
yeah.
yeah, I seen this one
Yeah, yeah,
before.
yeah.
it's
Like,
crazy
Yeah.
now.
okay, what I might tap through like, yo, this what she about to do, boom, boom, and then she come and do it, and then I just be like,
Told you.
you know what I'm saying?
Told you.
And it wasn't a guess because I keep getting it right. Like I knew you was gonna do that. That's why
Probability.
that's why the temperament is kind of like, all right, you know, before you was younger, you might have went through it with your girl and you all ranting and raving, you know, you pissed off. Then as you get older, you just be like,
I expected that shit.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
gonna be.
no,
Yeah,
no,
because your response has to be better. That's
Yeah.
the maturing. That's
I
the leveling
realized
up.
that growing up,
Yeah.
that I used to give people, I'll say, too much leeway, and then be disappointed on the back end that they didn't fulfill.
Yeah.
So I started getting to a point where I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it to you, but I don't give a shit if you fuck it up, because I expect that based
Yeah.
on everybody else's, you know, what they've been doing. So I'm not gonna be disappointed if you dropped the ball. I would hope you didn't, but at the same time, I can't keep getting mad over the same shit that keeps happening.
Yeah.
So
no, I am gonna be disappointed, but I ain't gonna be pissed off and upset.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I ain't gonna
exactly.
let it ruin my day
Yeah.
and my life.
Yeah, yeah.
Best way to put it, like he said, you know, I'll give you the rope. So like back to like loaning money, right? You ask me to borrow money. I'm not loaning you anything that I can't stand to lose. If I loan you something and you don't pay it back, then I paid you that to go away for good. So you ever come back to me to ask me for anything, not just money, then I'm
about to ask for a loan when your camera goes.
not gonna.
Go right at the casino and shit.
Nah, and I'm gonna say just give me the bracelet as collateral.
God damn it!
See, but that's the learning lesson, right? You come. I'm gonna tell you the same thing the bank tell you, and you gonna say I could have went to the bank.
Go to the bank.
See,
Play with
taught
them.
you something.
Go play with them and their interest.
Before we get out of here, man, quick thing. What do you got coming on? What do you got going on?
Yeah.
Wait, what you say?
Say it again.
What you got coming
Two
up? What you
quarters.
got going on?
I said what you got coming on and what you got going out.
Your man might be crazy.
This is Jason Kidd right now. This is Jay Kidd.
I got trust issues coming out. Nah. No, you know, we just
Sidebar conversation.
you know, I have been being pressured to do something in the you know, the editorial or journalistic in that realm for a while. Like people been for a lot of years saying, yo, you need to do, you know, this or that talk show or podcast. And I definitely was, I wouldn't say apprehensive. I always was with it. But I just didn't really, you know, I'll be sitting there talking. I'll find myself in the middle of an ill conversation and afterwards be like, man,
You
you
should
should
have recorded that.
shit.
Yeah.
But this is all the time. So you know, now that we did that, and I still have some heavy ideas. I do find that I definitely, while I'm a team player, I need my own thing.
I was gonna ask you that.
Because this is something that I wanted to get into. People are really uncomfortable, and I'm not. It's very, very rare that I'm uncomfortable. I can't remember the last time I was uncomfortable, especially like something interpersonal. There's no uncomfortability for me. It's whatever. And I do understand that there's a line that you have to kind of like tread lightly on. I get it, especially on your climb. Like that plight, you gotta be mindful.
As soon as you get to the top of that ladder, drop bombs on them.
Within reason.
After you find
Within, because then you could be thinking that shit is all good, and then you might say something you got no business saying or doing.
Yeah, too
Right.
comfortable. I got you.
third of your audience.
Like I ain't
Gone.
never ever trying to initially make anybody uncomfortable or piss anybody off. Usually me doing that is
You mean like the big girls
It's-
you pissed off on our show?
I
last
didn't
time
piss
you was
nobody
here?
off. I just said
Is
that
that what
that's not
happened?
my thing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's not what you
Came to the shop.
It's not that he, no, he just said that. Pick a fist.
No, what's crazy is they'll try to
they-
sway you. So, like them coming.
Don't slam
them
the ham.
them chicks coming for you is now they trying to sway you. Like you don't like all this. You're like,
That ain't bad.
Still a no.
Even harder now.
Still a no.
yo, dog.
Oh, you
So-
too,
Where,
Mike.
where can we catch it? Oh,
Hold
yeah.
on a second. Hold on a second. No, because this is what I wanted to say, right? I wanted to make this point about something we was talking about. Things need to be talked about, and Like that's why we're in this, that's why I feel or think that it's absolutely necessary that I kind of like don't do a show with so many people, because we're almost not ever on the same page as far as direction, as far as what doors to go through. Like, what are we here for if we're just gonna be shooting the shit? Like, if we're not gonna actually get anywhere. You know how they say, I thought about this on the way here, right? When you're in the gym, they say no pain,
No gain.
right? And the truth,
Smash.
no, what do they say about the truth? The truth hurts. The truth hurts, right?
Yeah.
So why are you uncomfortable with me telling you the truth? Because if the truth hurts and no pain, no gain, then what are you here for? We're not getting anywhere just talking surface level shit. It's not like, you go on the news to do like a promo run. Like, I got a show coming out, we doing a promo run. But in the actual interview, we have to get somewhere. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Right? And especially if you open up the door. See, I know how to steer people in conversation to make them go the direction I want them to go. So like, if I want to talk like your personal life, I'm gonna ask questions to.
Oh, you mean
up
like
to.
you dodged his question?
Yeah, because he's not that good at it.
Right? You can't Jedi me. I'm the Jedi.
He got the ball. He's like,
You don't play chess.
I do play chess.
You're not any good though.
I'm good. When are you gonna play that? I'm gonna come to your show and play you a chess.
See, watch this. Let me make a perfect example. He got 2 scratch corners from playing basketball that he was not getting paid for, right? No, look, watch this. This is real though. It's funny.
on job
See, I
time.
make the truth sound funny.
It was
That's
on job
also
time.
like a knack of mine, right? He was supposed to notice that the dude playing defense on him was a hack. He's supposed to notice that in his mannerisms and how he moved, and he's supposed to keep his distance. And he didn't. So it's his fault. And he knows it.
Actually cost me $100.
No tape, no nothing. He got it. He nailed it.
And he's going back. So he's the guy that like toxic chicks.
Yeah.
They bust his car windows out, stab his tires, and then she say, I love him. You say, oh, okay.
You gotta get the tire package.
Nah, you got to get the shake that bitch package.
Shake them off.
Then you don't come sit in my chair and tell me about it. I'm like, I told you to shake the bitch, man. She do that twisty wizard thing.
That 1-3,000.
Yeah, definitely. So, that's what I'm excited about, and I understand that people are gonna be uncomfortable, when you're interviewing them. If you're doing it at least the way that I think it should be done.
Right.
Like you want to sit down and talk to me, the first thing I'm gonna ask you is anything off limits, and if you run down this long laundry list, then I'm gonna say, all right, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it, because that has happened countless times on the show where doors were open and everybody's uncomfortable. Meanwhile, this one, I ain't gonna say no names. We did this one interview, and the person we were interviewing opened up the door to his personal life, about different things, right? So I walked through the door. Then everybody's trying to stop me. Meanwhile, after the interview, the guy said, yo, man, nobody ever asked me those kind of questions.
Right.
Meaning, like, he was like, yo, and even right there, he was like, nah, it's cool. But people are so scared of ruffling other people's feathers that this might apply to, that you don't want to go through it. So guess what? Be quiet. Let me do it.
Right.
Because I'm cool with it.
I'll take the heat for it.
I work for myself. How you gonna cancel me?
I was gonna say that you've been a creative kind of in your own
My
lane
whole
for
life.
such a long time. Do you find it tough to collaborate with folks because you've been one-on-one creating masterpieces that you foresaw for so long? Now you're getting into a new venture with more collaborative people, more artists. Is it tougher for you to, I'll say, self-edit, knowing that everybody else has opinions?
No, it's tough for me to work with people because they're scary.
That's scary.
No, and I don't like that. Like, if you're gonna go in on a situation, go in. Like, and I ask everybody, like, yo, are you ready? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, and then when we're doing it, I'm like, you're not ready, because you're afraid to walk through that door. Like, you wanna play. You know what I'm saying? And I get frustrated because I'm listening to what's going on, and I'm like, yo, man, this shit is boring. This is not gonna translate well. You know, like, even if I'm on live talking about topics and you know that they got this thing they want to say, but they don't say it. And I'm like, you know, it's just how Hov said, it's lyrical exercise. Like, find the words, be as eloquent as you can, and deliver it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to work on it. None of us are perfect. Definitely not me. You know, like, but I do my best to get my point across or my thoughts, you know, as eloquent as possible to where you understand me. And I'm also making sure that I'm choosing my words and being crystal clear so that you don't confuse what I'm saying.
Right.
We don't like big girls. Sorry.
See?
He's speaking for himself.
Welcome, you guys. Nice to see you guys.
Cause see, he could have said, you know, like, that's not my preference sexually. You know what I'm saying?
I love everybody.
And he definitely the type of dude that they gonna run down.
Oh no, yeah, they got me first.
Cause you know a big girl like a skinny guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like a big girl.
I'll wait for you.
You said he only good to eat with?
Yo, man, tell us where we can find your show at. Where's it gonna be?
So we have not placed the show as of yet, but stay on the lookout. Check my Instagram V_12 for updates. You can follow the show's Instagram page at Sidebar Conversation. Shout out to my co-hosts, Eve, Tim, Eric Sermon, and some of the other people that we've had on the show. It's a long list of people. Forgot some of your names, but I love you.
You could have just said you forgot at the moment.
Thank you.
Whatever. Edit this, fix it up, doctor it up. You can drop the names in later.
Chop it up.
You put him in the tag when we do
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be taking over 400.
There we
No.
go.
Yeah,
So,
right, my friend.
No, listen, it's a pleasure for me to be back here.
Try to
You
get
know what
us
I'm
in
saying?
trouble.
Always.
Don't try to get us in trouble.
Nah, you already in trouble. You said you ain't got no girl.
I'm coming on Sidebar with a list. I'm gonna come on a list.
Come on the list. And be ready to talk about shit because I want to know everything.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? And let me say this before we go. When you're taping your content, we still taping, right?
Yeah.
When you're taping your content, understand that it's not live. If you don't like something, you just don't use it.
Yeah.
This is my thing with people,
Trust
and
me,
I've
we
said this.
Scrap some shit.
Like, yo, we're gonna tape shit, just let the tape run. I don't care if it's an hour, 2 hours, just let the tape run and just decide what you're gonna use and not use. People, I don't like people trying to limit don't try to edit my conversation in real time, because now we got a problem.
Yeah.
And see, that's where I come from. As long as I can remember, I work for myself, I did my own thing, I say and do what I want. And I'm not saying it on some like arrogant shit. I'm just saying I say and do what I want.
Yeah.
Right? If you don't like it, that don't mean we got a problem, bro.
Yeah.
You don't like what I say and do, but I do my own thing. That's cool. We don't mesh that way. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? I could still, now me and you could kick it on some surface level shit or whatever we relate to. But when you as a grown man try to limit my conversation as a grown man, now we got a personal problem.
Right.
That's just me.
Yeah.
So that's probably also why can't
wait to tune in.
Yeah.
I don't know, but do you agree with what I'm saying?
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Be authentically you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, and that's what makes things
Unapologetic.
work. If y'all all trying to be the same at all times, you know, if we talking about a topic, you know, whatever it is, that's why I don't discuss certain things that I will never have a conversation about.
Yeah. We got off limit count. We got red line shit.
Yeah, but I think it's just
We got like 2 or 3 red lines.
society, like religion, politics, sports. I don't argue.
Oh, we gotta argue sports. What's wrong with you? This is a barbershop. We talking about you argue sports.
Super Bowl
I'm
Sunday.
gonna come in there starting shit.
I'm gonna tell you why though.
Why?
I'm gonna tell you why. It's very simple reason.
Michael Jordan, LeBron.
One of y'all niggas, you a LeBron guy.
You're bugging.
All right, I'm wrong.
Who's the Yankees
Who's the LeBron guy here?
Nobody.
Yeah.
Very good. I like you
we
people.
know
That's why I'm
better.
back twice. All right. Here's why. Have you ever in your life, any one of y'all, seen 2 people argue opposites in sports, and at the end, somebody says, "Yo, you're right. I agree with you."
Yeah, nah, it's right.
Yeah, I did.
That's why I said we don't argue opinions.
Michael Jordan and LeBron, you never gonna win that. People never gonna win that argument because it's just. I feel like people with the LeBron shit, they just want to have an opinion, so they fuck them.
Yeah.
But when you talk about anybody below that list, if you start talking about things below that list, I think we could come to common ground.
I have yet to see it. You might have somebody say they agree. Oh, I didn't know about that stat, but
That's
they
what I
still
said.
but they still fix on their ultimate decision.
Now, if you throw a crazy stat at me like, oh, did you know Magic Johnson did X, Y, Z? That might fuck me up and be like, all right.
I'm only gonna argue shit I can prove. Other than that, it's just we arguing opinions.
That ain't true.
Nah, we're arguing opinions.
right.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
tell you
saying.
now.
You can't tell me. You can't tell me you right.
This nigga
You
arguing.
can't tell me you right if you can't prove it.
No.
That's what he's saying.
But look,
That's exactly what he's saying.
no, he right.
That's
I'm
exactly
saying,
what you're saying.
He's not telling the truth.
That's
He will argue with you, fact or fiction.
check this out.
The whole narrative.
That's a lie.
And I just personally don't believe that you can substantiate religion. People argue religion and say, and that's facts. And I'm like, so you was there?
Yeah.
No, that's one of my favorite questions.
Religion you can't argue.
So you was there? So you was there, because I can't tell you I know this.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't there, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is something somebody said or wrote, right? But I seen Mike drop these numbers, So when it comes to like politics, is just old men talking and young men dying. I'm not arguing I'm not arguing with you. Because we're not gonna get anywhere.
I concur.
You know what I'm saying? But anything else, can I cut hair better than you? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
but that's it, man. That's a fact.
Make sure y'all tune in.